Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. Many blessings to you all. This is our collective energy of absolutely relentless optimism. As we are in this energy of creation, we are very much in a place of being tenacious and moving toward our best possible life. No matter what's happened in the past, we're beginning from this moment, right now, reaffirming and setting our intention to improve our circumstances. If you understand also that this is a collective reading for all sun, moon, and rising signs, and you feel like you need more information for yourself in a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Also, throughout the week, if you need a little bit extra boost, you can visit my podcast, Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom. You can find it at royalmystic.com or at any podcast platform that is widely accessible, like Audible.com, Apple, Alexa, Google, Spotify, the standard suspects. So here we go into the beautiful reading with the intense manifestation energy that we have. Well, I spoke it out. Boom, chakalaka-laka. So we have the Ten of Cups, which is very intense manifestation energy. It's about being very much in a place of having what your heart desires, being happy, whole, in the energy of absolute, complete harmony. So 10 of Cups is the energy of yes from the universe for the happily ever after, and being in the energy of receiving your best possible outcome. And it's not abnormal at all for this energy to come in and the energy of the Nine of Swords to show up, because we've been taught to be fearful, even if things are going well, and usually if things are going well, to be fearful that all of a sudden something may go wrong. Well, that's all made up. None of the swords are being held by any actual force other than her own thoughts. So this is where you have the power to release yourself from this binding energy and allow yourself to know fear is the flag for you to know you're going in the right direction, because if the fear shows up, that's the sure signal that you're making the passage through the fear. And when you have that little moment, you have to push past it, because the only way out of fear is through it. If you linger in that energy at the doorway of fear, it becomes more intense, and that's what'll turn you around. So lunge through it. Don't allow yourself to get caught up, because this is amazing energy and you shouldn't be held back from it just because of fear. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, justice card, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. And our three cards have leapt out. And the second cut card was the Libra Major Arcana of the Justice card, and that is the energy of the right decision being made by you or for you. So solid energy of a good decision paying out in balance. And here we go for our underlier. It is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a solid grounded energy of being very stable and secure in abundance, and being very stable and secure in the energy of being grounded and held in a place of absolute security, because this is the energy of King Midas. So it has that energy. Also, earth sign energy, which would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's the king energy for those. It does mean a commitment being made by you or for you, right? Now, we have flow as our top card. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. Being open to the universal energy is understanding that your job is not your source. The universe is your source, which means the job is a tool amongst many thousands of tools. So there's always a way for the universe to bring in what you need. Just remember that. You have to be open to the flow and available and willing to allow it. Flexibility. Mucho importante. I am flexible and adaptable to change while I pursue my ambitions. Remember, The road may take a curve. It doesn't mean you're being sidetracked or that you're going off the path. It means you're moving with the road to get out of the obstruction, like to move around and bend and be flexible. So allow this to be your kind of your mantra of, just because I have to take a little curve in the road doesn't mean I'm off track. It just means I'm avoiding an obstacle or a blockage, right? Just being rerouted. You're still going to get to your destination. Stay focused on the destination. Don't let the distraction of the rerouting take you off your path. You're not being taken off, but you have to keep your mental focus. Forgiveness. This is a big one. Forgiveness is a blockage, and and this is the thing. Your forgiveness of yourself and of others can obstruct you if you refuse to allow it. It doesn't matter who it is. Just because it's from something from childhood, somebody did something to you, you've got to allow yourself to release the shame of whatever it was, if it was something super negative, and allow yourself to understand that that's an event that has already occurred, and you do not have to carry it with you and put it in your pocket and take it with you every single second of the day. This is not something that you need to keep in your energy. You're actually putting it in your physical energy when you hold on to it that long. As soon as you let it go, and it doesn't have to associate within the exact blockage. So I'm getting the hiccups, sorry. So when you have the blockage that is something to do with, okay, let's just say I'm going to use one I'm familiar with, having been cheated on in a relationship, okay? And you're in the place of unforgiveness to the person. Now, you would think, okay, that creates a blockage in all my other relationships. Well, not only that, it can create a blockage in your ability to lose weight. It can create a blockage in your ability to succeed. It can create a blockage in your family relationships. So that's what I'm saying. That one forgiveness doesn't relate to that one item. It relates to everything in your future. So if you're harboring that kind of feeling, which I'm not going to lie to you, I got a couple or three people myself that I'm still working on forgiving. And I try to do it as much as, get it. It's like I keep trimming the nail and it's just not getting the ingrown toenail out, right? So eventually I'll get it. But it's a practice. It's not something that can happen automatically sometimes. It's not as simple as snapping your fingers. I would love for that to be the case. But I'll just be honest with you. I'm still working on forgiveness from some people. So, transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow the transition to occur with ease and grace. Well, that's what all this is talking about, isn't it? Allowing yourself to move into the energy you should be in, and the most beneficial, let's take out the should, the most beneficial energy that you can muster. We want to be in that energy, the creative source energy. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Well, this is all about what we've just been talking about. So rock on, my wonderful energies that are using these cards, my beautiful spirit guides. This is right to the point. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free from this moment, free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Well, I think that's it. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. Well, that fits that 9 of Swords that showed up at the beginning of the reading. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So that means you can dismiss the people who've been living rent-free in your head, right? Because I guarantee you, they're not worrying about you. That's not something they're thinking about. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Your thoughts are creative. When you forgive someone, they're prompting me to say this. When you forgive someone, you're not admonishing them or forgiving, or like, well, if you are forgiving, but you're not giving them a free pass. You're not keeping them from getting their karmic justice by giving them your forgiveness. What you're doing is you're giving your karmic energy back to you instead of attaching it to their bad act. I hope that makes sense. King of Cups, very generous and loving energy. This is honest and authentic energy. So if this is a new job coming in, it's a good place to work, and they genuinely want to make everybody's life better. Okay, they want you to be happy with what you do and create a better product for them. Six of Pentacles, as it turns out better than you'd hoped. It may even be more money than you'd hoped. And Temperance is the Sagittarius major arcana, Archangel Uriel, creating synchronicity for everything to flow in a beautiful energy, which is what we got in our first card. So I send you love, light, and abundance, my friends. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.